Here's Bill Maher again, speaking sense before he votes for the party that represents everything he seems to hate. But again, speaking sense again. Maybe one day he'll finally really figure it out. Let's see what he has to say here.
But let's talk about the UN. What a segue. They're probably having sex parties, by the way. I mean, please. The UN, everybody I know who's in New York, like Fran was talking about, they all hate this. I mean, all these political Nepo babies and dictators and potentates around the world flying in, tying up traffic, doing God knows what. Again, the hookers all fly in. It's true. The UN, true or false? Put it this way. The UN is a joke.
False.
False. Let me finish. The UN is a joke and a corrupt one, but there's no sense getting rid of it because we would just reinvent it again. But it is a joke.
Number one,
I mean,
we're New Yorkers, and we have no problem walking. We love the subway. It's not a problem if there's traffic. We know how to deal with that.
you love the subway?
We're okay with the subway. Subway's fast, it's cheap, it's cleaner than it used to be. It's okay.
Yeah, I used to take it. I didn't love it.
It's okay. Number two, the United Nations is a place where the world actually gets together and talks. This is a world that increasingly people are isolated. People are focusing on what they hate or what.
All right. You know what? We got to do a fact check. I can prove the United Nations is a joke with one fact check. One fact check. We're going to do it right now. Fact check. Here's how you prove that the UN is a joke. The UN's Commission on the Status of Women unanimously appointed Saudi Arabia to chair its 69th session in 2025. There you go. Saudi Arabia to chair UN Forum on Women's Rights. Okay. CNN. Women's Rights and Gender Equality. Saudi Arabia to chair UN Forum on Women's Rights and Gender Equality. Does that satisfy everybody in the chat? Does that satisfy everybody watching that the UN is a joke? Saudi Arabia to chair UN Forum on Women's Rights and Gender Equality. This is parody, right? This is satire. No, it's real. Here's CNN. That's how you know it's a joke. That's how you know this guy is full of shit. If Saudi Arabia chairs a UN Forum on Women's Rights and Gender Equality, unanimously voted in to do that, unanimously, that means it's worthless. That means it's utterly and totally corrupt. How about this from Human Rights Watch? Saudi Arabia, 10 reasons why women flee. Let's see. No freedom to travel or get a passport. No freedom to choose marriage partner and child marriages. Domestic violence. Employment discrimination. Healthcare discrimination. You're starting to get the picture. So Saudi Arabia chairing a forum on women's rights, that's one of the reasons why the UN is a joke. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.